Hi, I'm Don. Welcome to my studio.
Today we glaze with Glaze Medium and White Glaze. There is a common misconception that only darker colors are great with the Glaze Medium and are great for glazing. And lighter colors are not really good with the medium or it's not really great for glazing. So it's not totally wrong to say that lighter colors are not good with mediums, but it's partly wrong. I've been painting a lot of commissioned vampires lately and been using the white glaze a lot, but it's not too visible over the pale flesh, so I figured I'd feature it here in the painting of my own model. So, contrast paints for a Vallejo painter like me is basically dark colors with mediums. And we don't have light colors with mediums because light colors tend to be transparent already. However, Vallejo produces a handful of glaze paints like white glaze, glaze tan or tan glaze, brown glaze, and black glaze, which are perfect for, except the black, for highlights. So, unless maybe we called it highlight paints, it would be more famous. But it's really, the paints are really good stuff. So, we painted the groundwork and the concrete pillar. But just to get it over with, now we paint the skulls. Now I'll show you how to glaze light colors. First we get my skull colors. Our base color is the medium gray, but as usual we're mixing it with a dark brown color which we use on the groundwork, so that we'll have like more volume later. I made sure not to paint the nostrils and the eyes to keep them black. Now we sketch the highlights of the skulls with the medium gray. You don't need to blend or create smooth transitions at this point. We're just sketching where the highlight should fall, and this will help later once we paint the actual highlights. Now we do a lazy wash. So basically call it lazy wash. I fondly call it lazy wash, but it's actually filtering. Inks are very nice, but at the same time, they're very harsh. So if you plan to use them as filters, you should mix some kind of medium. I'm mixing glaze medium here, or matte medium will also work, before you use them as a filtering paint. A friend at Instagram showed me that he used flesh ink wash over a model without glaze medium or any medium for that matter, and it was nasty. So now we mix medium gray with glaze medium. As I've said at the start of the video, lighter colors are good with the medium if those colors are pretty opaque in the first place. Now you could see in the video that the medium gray mixed with glaze medium is producing very soft highlights effortlessly. Also, you might have noticed that the whole model or the whole base is a bit shiny because of the ink wash, but we're using that to our advantage so that we know where to place the highlights. But to appreciate further what we've done so far, let's give the model a nice coat of Mecha Matte Varnish. I'm repeating myself here, but the idea or the concept of like only darker colors are great with mediums and are great for glazing is wrong. Now we're glazing with stone gray mixed with glaze medium. As you can see, we're producing soft highlights and it's very much still opaque in a way, so we're not wasting too much time, but we're creating nice soft highlights. To be honest, I haven't used any Vallejo paint yet that is not great with a glaze medium. We're basically layering with semi-transparent paints, so the concept is similar to using contrast paints, but these are highlight paints. Also, the great thing about using or mixing mediums with paints is that the consistency of the paints remain consistent. Now we use my beloved white glaze. The white glaze is even better than white paint mixed with glaze medium or medium because the white glaze is the consistency is very similar to our normal paints. The familiar consistency, yet the paint is more transparent, is really a win here because I'm sure you've tried white paint thinned down with water and then try to glaze with that. It's kind of runny and it's difficult to paint tiny highlights with it because again it's runny. So this is the perfect paint for creating very tiny highlights, yet the glow is kind of smooth and soft. The white glaze is perfect for soft highlights that is really good on NMM and this skull, as you can see in this video. So you get to produce soft highlights that are very easy to do without the use of an airbrush or layers and layers of thin paints. I hope this video showed you that it's so effortless to glaze with lighter colors and it's so easy to do soft highlights with a white glaze paint.
That's it, we're done. I hope you liked the video. Do like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining the channel so that you'll be part of our Discord community. Saludos!